Sometimes, after a stint away, Mama will appear out of nowhere, clutching a greasy brown sack from the diner in town. Then, everything we eat is buttered thick as flies on a deer carcass, because it would break mine and Jenessa's hearts to waste those little squares of gold. Mama says stealing butter is free, as long as you don't get caught. She also says G's are free, and I should remember to tack them onto the ends of my ing words, and stop using ain't, and talk proper like a lady and all. Just because she forgets don't mean I should. Just because she's backwoods don't mean me and Jenessa have to be. At least we have the bread. I'm glad Ness isn't here to see me scrape the fuzzy green circles off the bottom. If you scrape it carefully, you can't even taste the must, which, when I sniff it, smells like our forest floor after a wetter month. Snap, swish. I freeze. The rusty can opener one bite into the tin. Nessa? The crunch of leaves and twigs beneath careless feet and the unmistakable sound of branches singing off the shiny material of a winter coat is too much noise for Jenessa to make, with her cloth coat and footsteps quiet as an Injun's. Mama? I scan the tree line for the lemon-yellow zing of her spiffy store-bought ski jacket. But the only yellow in sight drips from the sun, fuzzying up the spaces between hundreds of shimmering leaves. I reckon I know how a deer feels in crosshairs, as my heart bumps against my ribs and my eyes open at least as wide as the dinner plate stacked on the flat rock behind me. Moving just my eyes, I see the shotgun only a super long arm stretch away, and breathe a sigh of relief. We're not expecting anyone. I think of how I look, the threadbare clothing hanging loose as elephant wrinkles, my stringy hair limp as overcooked spaghetti soaked in corn oil overnight. In my defense, I've been stuck on the violin for days, working out a piece I've yet to perfect. Suspended in the zone, as Mama calls it, where I forget all about the outside parts. Although, here in the backwoods of Tennessee, it don't matter much. We've had maybe one or two lost hikers stumble upon our camp in all the years since Mama stowed us away in this broken-down camper in the sticks. I listen harder. Nothing. Maybe it's just tourists after all. I run my fingers through my hair, then rub the greasy feeling off on the legs of my jeans. The few times I've seen myself in the fancy store mirrors, I didn't recognize myself. Who's that scruffy, skinny girl with the grasshopper knees? The only mirror we own is a small shard of glass I found in the leaves. In it, I can see one cyclops eye at a time, or half the button of my nose. The V's sitting pretty in the middle of my top lip, or the peach fuzz on the top of my earlobe. 7 years bad luck, Mama said after she'd seen the shard. And I ain't even the one who busted it. Luck ain't free. 7 years might as well be 10 or 20, or forever, with luck being rare as butter for Mama, my sister, and me. Where's Nessa? I sink into a squat, my eyes sweeping the ground for a broken branch to use as a club, just in case I can't get to the shotgun in time. After last night's storm, there are a few choice limbs to choose from. The crunching starts again, and I track the sound in the direction of the camper, praying Nessa don't come back early from her fairy hunt. Better for strangers to move on without seeing either one of us. Carey! Jenessa! Huh? My breath breaks free in marshmallow puffs, and my heart beats heart attack fast. It's a man, obviously, one whose voice I don't recognize. But how does he know our names? Is he a friend of Mama's? Girls? Joelle! Joelle is Mama, only she's not here to answer back. In fact, we haven't seen her in over a month, maybe 2 at this point. It's been a worry the last few days. While we have enough beans to last a week or so, this is the first time Mama has been gone so long without word.